years' worth of plutonium will be scattered across white sands.
A
month for my salary against $10. Says it likes.
What?
The
That's
bet-
risky.
He's doing like a bet because that guy knows better.
Today
Yes.
we're watching another movie winner.
Oh yes, this is the second, the one you guys voted the most. Oppenheimer or Oppenheimer, I don't know.
Oppenheimer.
It's
This is how you say
released
it.
this year, 2023. I want to see what is happening. I have a feeling by the title, because it's something related to the Second World War.
No, I know who's
Or
the
maybe
director of this.
Who? You don't know.
No. The guy from the Christopher Nolan.
Inception?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I
Think
know
it's
he's
him.
very good director, so we have a huge expectation.
Yeah, so I'm really expecting good things about this movie because it's a new one and I heard a lot of good things about it. We
Yes.
haven't seen this movie, so we will be first time watching it with you guys.
Oh yes.
So I hope you're excited to watch it with us.
Mhm.
So, anything else to say?
Nothing.
Or we should just jump into
Let's
the
just
movie?
jump in.
Okay, let's just jump into the movie. But before you do that, as usual, if you're new to our channel or you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe and also tap the notification bell.
Please do. Let's just jump in.
He's the guy from the 28 Days Later.
Yep. And other movies, of course.
Whoa, what was
What
that?
the heck? Is this a nuclear bomb or something?
Wow.
Whoa.
Look, he's old here.
As we begin, I believe you have a statement to read into the record.
How long did he testify?
Honestly, I forget.
You weren't there?
As chairman, I wasn't allowed to be.
Oppenheimer still divides America. The committee's gonna want to know where you stood.
Looks like freaking Robert Downey Jr., that old man.
Oh yeah, a little.
I think it is him.
Yeah, it is him. Looks weird without a mustache. Is this like a court?
leave the United States?
I wanted to study the new physics.
Christ, Oppenheimer.
I need to go to the lecture, sir. It's Niels Bohr.
Oh, no, you, Oppenheimer. You finish coaching those plates.
Oh man. Is it based on a true?
Story?
Yeah, or
don't
is fictional?
I think it's fiction.
Because it gives me
Cyanide! No! Don't kill your teacher.
maybe himself.
No,
Or the
it's the
teacher.
teacher, boy. Because he saw that apple. You don't let me go to the lecture?
Oh man. Give it to the. Let's see. Maybe he changed his mind.
I guess so.
Niels, meet J. Robert Oppenheimer.
You were at my lecture. You asked the only good question.
I think he wants to take the apple.
To Germany, study under Max Born, learn the ways of theory.
He's thinking to take the apple.
Wormhole.
Can you hear the music, Robert?
Yes, I can.
I guess he's kind of brilliant mind. You know, the curse of being too smart is you don't have rest.
I'm interested in your relationship with Dr. J. Robert Oppenheimer.
After the war, he was world-renowned, the great man of physics.
I think I have a feeling who is this Oppenheimer. Well, let's see.
Welcome to the Institute. I think you'll be very happy here. The position comes with that house for you and your wife.
I'm told he's there most after the greatest scientific mind of our time.
Of his time.
His time.
Is that Einstein?
I guess so. Ah, I think it is him. He was the greatest of his time.
Yeah.
So for him, he thinks he is the greatest of his time also.
Probably, yeah.
Doctor, your time in Europe, you seem to meet with a wide range of other countries' physicists.
I'm confused with the timeline.
I think this is like aftermath.
After Göttingen, I moved on to Leiden in Holland, where I first met Isidor Rabi.
A Yank. Lecturing on the new physics. Let me know if you need any help with the English.
He's lecturing now.
Verschiedene Energien der Verbindungsopname in der relative Translatie.
What's he saying?
The
Everybody
American-
expected him to say it in English.
Yeah, the American is struggling now.
No more laughing now.
You learned enough Dutch in 6 weeks to get a lecture on quantum mechanics.
I wanted to challenge myself.
Nah, I doubt it.
This is after the war?
I guess so. Or maybe, wait, maybe I'm kind. Let's see. I'm confused if that is after the war. I know the meeting is after the war.
On returning to America, I accepted positions at both Caltech and up at Berkeley.
You must be Oppenheimer.
Yes.
I hear you want to start a school of quantum theory. We're building a machine to accelerate electrons.
Magnificent.
Can I relate to this stuff, man?
We'll just go along with it. I'm not expert either.
One student. That's it.
I'm teaching something no one here has dreamt of.
Because it's a new thing, right?
Mhm.
What is it? The study?
Quantum physics.
Quantum mechanics.
Is light made up of particles or waves?
Quantum mechanics says it's both. How can it be both? It can't. It can't.
It's paradoxical, and yet it works.
Based on this theory, because I saw some, right? Let's say like halfsies of documentaries. Until this theory was proven or experimented or challenged or, going further with it, there were no such thing as proof of that we live in a different world than the one we see before our eyes. But because of this, see, they try to send those waves through some light, and because they put like two holes, the light should spread in two holes, right? But it was wrong. All the time it spreads to many other holes. Even if you put many holes, it still spread to many holes. If you put one hole, it will spread to one hole and cannot explain. So the best explanation for it was, we live in a simulated world. Because the light doesn't behave on how it should pass.
I don't think that's what they believe here, right?
This is where it will lead to. I just wanted to show off a little bit.
What? He has more students now.
I would be freaking interested to stay in this class.
Hey, Johnny. They've done it. Hahn and Strassman in Germany. They split the uranium nucleus.
What? They split the what?
It's a nuclear fission.
Oh,
They did
no.
it. They split the atom. I'm gonna try to reproduce it.
I have a feeling this is how they created the nuclear bomb, man.
See? Can't be done.
Can't be done. He's trying to solve it.
Alvarez did it.
See the theory on paper?
Theory will take you only so far.
Yeah. Until you practice it.
Extra neutrons boil off, which could be used to split other uranium atoms.
Chain reaction. What? What are we all thinking?
A bomb.
Bomb?
Alvarez.
Yeah, because it's chain reaction, right?
Man, the most dangerous one.
I've got a group coming. Oh, I'll sit in. Not this one. Richard, Dr. Bush, what brings you two up north?
They don't want to say anything to... I think they want to... The one he said about the bomb.
Yeah, they want to keep it confidential.
What?
Everybody out. No!
I think he wants to know what they're doing in the lab.
Yeah.
That's why he's doing this.
They won't let me bring you onto the project because of this shit.
I'll talk to Lomanitz, I'll talk to the others. You don't have to worry, it's done.
Politics, man.
Then welcome to the war.
See, it's either with them. He cannot be like a little joke. Like, okay, it's amazing this quantum physics, but we had a huge breakthrough with these particles that can create a bomb. And probably if he's not with them, that means he can be against them and be with the Nazis.
Yeah, plus they they think he's joining the communist party.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that,
so he has to be with them because obviously this is war.
Why were his communist associations not seen as a security risk during the war?
What are they accusing me of?
You think they just want to know what happened between 1947 and 1954 to change your mind on Oppenheimer's security clearance?
A rabid anti-communist named Borton.
But how would Borden have access to Oppenheimer's security file?
Because somebody gave it to him.
Yeah.
Look at this man who saw so much be so blind.
Because he was a dreamer. He didn't mean harm. He was just amazed about what he discovered.
I'm Colonel Groves. This is Lieutenant Colonel Nichols. Have that dry cleaned.
Well, I'd hate to see how you treat a humble physicist.
If I ever meet one, I'll let you know.
Ouch.
Now I'm looking for a project director.
Uh-oh.
So how would you proceed?
That's it. Game over.
All America's industrial might and scientific innovation
The meet in between.
by rail.
By rail.
One point in space and time.
There,
Comes
see?
together here. A secret laboratory.
They're gonna build something.
So it's easier, no?
Yeah, like that area, I forgot.
51.
Yeah, Area 51.
If we don't let scientists bring their families, we'll never get the best. You want security, build a town, build it fast.
What?
Where?
In the middle of nowhere.
Welcome to Los Alamos.
Oh, the best place that he likes it.
Have to find the perfect spot. For success.
Game over. Oh,
You find the
man.
right man.
It's about unleashing the strong force before the Nazis do.
Man, this is the race, right?
Yep.
I've got some skeletons. They put me in charge. They need us.
Until they don't.
Oh, he's right. The guy trusts the freaking government too much.
You don't really have many choices back then, man.
He thinks.
He thinks he has, but he doesn't.
Here's the amount of uranium Oak Ridge refined all of last month. The Hanford plant made this much plutonium.
Man, so few.
You didn't hire me despite my left-wing past. You hired me because of it.
Really?
So you could control me. Well, now we understand each other. Perhaps you can get me my security clearance so I can perform this miracle for you.
You know, you still haven't security clearance.
I think because of him.
General Groves, were you aware of Dr. Oppenheimer's left-wing association?
See, because of that, but they're suspecting him.
I know, yeah.
They could not and would not clear him until I insisted.
In light of the current AEC guidelines, would you clear Dr. Oppenheimer today?
Let's see.
Heisenberg sought me out in Copenhagen.
Oh, yeah, Heisenberg was there.
He seemed more focused on.
Who's this
heavy
guy
metal.
again?
As a moderator?
Yes, instead of
I
graphite.
forgot.
You took a wrong turn. We're ahead.
So they didn't advance as how they expected.
Yeah, they're more ahead.
The power you're about to reveal will forever outlive the Nazis.
Because they know.
You're an American Prometheus.
Like how they said it in the beginning.
Allah, he's an American Prometheus, so after this, they will torture him.
Yeah. And obviously, the peace will come along. Everybody wants to have a piece of this bomb. So imagine if all the countries, like right now is happening, have the bomb. Scary stuff for the Third World War.
How was Mr. Borden able to put together such a detailed indictment? Might Mr. Nichols have given him access to the file, or someone else at the AEC?
That's a very serious accusation.
Yeah, maybe him will give him the information.
Do you or do you not believe that Dr. Oppenheimer is a security risk?
Do you think he tried to sabotage the creation of the super?
Yeah, maybe.
Because he doesn't want hydrogen bomb?
I guess he doesn't want to kill that many people.
Germany is about to surrender. It's no longer the enemy who are the greatest threat to mankind. It's our work.
They have a community ba?
We can't end this war.
But how do we justify using this weapon on human beings?
Good question.
Our work here will ensure a peace mankind has never seen. A peace based on the kind of international cooperation.
Have the power to destroy ourselves, gonna be terrified for us to fight each other.
Yeah, I know. That's what he was telling them there.
Yep.
But it's full na, the
I know.
bowl. La, they're starting it.
Oh boy.
Head down, everybody.
Are they gonna test it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we call the test? Trinity.
Oh boy. This is it? The main event? The main test?
I think this is it.
You know there is footages even now? Whoa.
Whoa! Man, the impact.
I hope you learned something. We learned we're gonna need to be a lot farther away. Well, figure it out, fast.
That was but a fraction.
You're a long way from Chicago, Leo.
If we don't act now, they're going to use this thing against Japan.
Just because we're building it doesn't mean we get to decide how it's used.
In Chicago, we put together a petition.
Who are these people again? I forget. Too many people
They
in
look
this
like
movie.
like communists to
Yeah,
me.
because I think they are trying to talk to him.
You got us into this. You and Einstein with your letter to Roosevelt saying we could build a bomb.
Against Germany.
That's not how weapons manufacture works, Sillard.
Zillard, yeah.
Yeah, Ziller.
They want him to not drop the
I
to
think
use the
so,
bomb,
man.
right?
I think so.
What are we estimating?
In a medium-sized city, 20 or 30,000.
You're very wrong.
Don't underestimate the psychological impact of an atomic explosion.
We have a list of 12 cities to choose from. Sorry, 11. I've taken Kyoto off the list due to its cultural significance to the Japanese people. Also, my wife and I honeymooned there.
Wow.
Basing on that, where they're gonna drop it.
But the Japanese people will not surrender. Under any circumstances, the use of the atomic bomb on Japanese cities will save lives.
This is it! Freaking made it!
Everybody out.
Oh man.
They're closing it.
Everybody, mattresses. Put the mattress underneath.
Just in case it falls.
Yeah. Look at that.
Whoa.
See, they created not just very deadly bomb, but they wanted to keep the size as minimum as possible, to not be huge and heavy, so a plane could take it.
He's going.
It's gone our way. Take in the sheets.
We're clear.
Okay. Whoa, the weather. Not good.
I know. This is the day?
Supposed to be, I guess. But the weather is kind of windy. Imagine that.
Look at that.
I didn't see anyone doing a video like Because it's very secret, no? Confidential. I think everything
There
is
is
just on
footage
paper.
even on YouTube how it dropped here in the desert.
Are you saying we'll have to delay?
I'm saying it would be prudent.
Ma, look at the freaking
Man,
weather.
the weather is bad.
2 years worth of plutonium will be scattered across White Sands.
Mm-hmm.
A month on my salary against $10. Excessive lights.
What?
They're
That's risky.
He's doing it like a bet. Because
Yeah,
that guy knows better. So they're not delaying. They're just gonna drop it.
But
No,
in this weather?
I think so.
It'll break before dawn. How could you know that? I know this desert. Storm cools overnight. Just before dawn, storm breaks.
In the morning, I think they will do it.
5:30.
Mm-hmm.
On your forecast. If you're wrong, I'll hang you. Tell them all. 5:30.
Go off.
They're
We're
dead.
both finished.
Yeah, because a lot of money is spent on it.
What did Fermi mean by atmospheric ignition? Looked like the chain reaction from an atomic device might never stop.
Yeah.
Like we will
Like destroy
light
the whole world.
the whole atmosphere.
Taking side bets on it. Call it gallows humor.
Yeah, they're making fun of it. Like, oh, we're gonna die. Or maybe not.
Chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world. Except it's the most remote possibility. How remote? Chances are near zero.
But not zero.
What do you want from theory alone?
Yeah, you need to test it.
Zero would be nice.
But they convince him it's near zero. Look, I never knew this, you know?
I kinda knew, not like this detail, but I know the main event.
Man, the freaking music is hyping it! All the scientists are here.
Uh-huh. Ah.
Robert, try not to blow up the world.
The freaking... And what if it's a dud? No!
Oh boy, oh boy.
Is it Vadim?
He even have like a crimp.
Yeah. Oh man, oh man. The brightest light they're gonna see.
You feel like it's morning, Marian. Ooh.
Gotta sit better, Joy. This is it. Oh.
Whoa!
Wait. This is it. Wow.
Man, mushroom.
Yeah. Wow, look at the destruction, man. Hell on earth.
Let's see now. Is it stopping?
Can you
It's gonna
imagine
do that.
mainly what you see there
Mhm.
is not a bomb. It's the atmosphere burning. So hot. Like the air is melting. Obliterated.
It's gone.
And now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
It's a success.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Because, you know, the sound travel with, I forgot how many miles.
Let's see them.
After we hear this, they got more terrified now.
They did, but it's successful. It didn't destroy the whole world. So of course they're happy. They've been working for how many years? Three years? They're celebrating. Of course, it's only normal.
Get me Potsdam right away.
That's it, they're telling the president.
Deep down, after this, they still feel like terrified for what they created, man.
If they detonated too high in the air, the blast won't be as powerful.
With respect, Dr. Oppenheimer, we'll take it from here.
Hello.
The military.
Mm-hmm. They don't need him anymore.
Where are they gonna drop it?
What for?
Your work is done, Oppenheimer. Is this guys will ever be remembered?
Well, we have a movie based on it.
But it's first time I heard of him.
I think I heard before.
Have you seen Sealet's petition?
Not signing it, are you?
Many people have. Lots of people.
As it's used, nuclear war, perhaps all war becomes unthinkable.
Until somebody builds a bigger one.
Oh yeah, imagine that. I bet they did, man. We don't even know about it. Because everybody's just talking about this, but this is so many years ago.
Yeah, and we're more advanced
Who knows
now.
what freaking laser or whatever other bombs they have now.
An American airplane dropped one bomb on Hiroshima, harnessing of the basic power of the universe.
They're sad, they're congratulating.
That's it. For him, there is no glory in this.
Apparently, if went with a tremendous bang.
Everyone here is feeling reasonably good about it.
Are you sure about that? I don't think so. The military, of course, is happy about it. But they didn't mention the second one.
Nagasaki.
Didn't they drop it the same time? No, they did not?
I think it was like a few hours between.
The man behind it all.
Look at him, he's not well. He's trying to be.
It's too soon to determine what the results of the bombing are,
Yeah, they don't know.
but I'll bet the Japanese didn't like it.
Whoa. The scream. You cannot hear them, you can hear the scream.
I know what he's thinking. What if the bomb dropped here?
I'm so proud.
I don't think you're proud.
So proud of what you have accomplished.
Wow. Man. Haunting him, man. What? Scared the...
That's what he's thinking there, right there.
Gotta live with it, I guess. Nothing, no choice.
But why are they indicting him?
I don't know.
Maybe he's being questioned na.
Ah, after this, of course.
His association.
Who should take the blame, right? Not the army.
The creator.
The creator.
It's an honor.
For now, it's an honor.
I hear you're leaving Los Alamos. What should we do with it?
Give it back to the Indians.
He doesn't like that.
A drawback.
If what you say about the Soviets is true, we have to build up Los Alamos, not shut it down.
They were just borrowing it.
I feel that I have blood on my hands.
Wipe it out? Nah, man, doesn't work like that.
By the time I met him, he fully embraced his father's bomb reputation.
My son and his fiancée are desperate to meet the father of the atomic bomb, so...
He's not proud of that title.
Klaus Fuchs, the British scientist that you put onto the implosion team at Los Alamos, turns out he was spying for the Soviets the whole time.
Ah,
He was?
interesting.
He had to lose his security clearance.
And with it, his credibility.
How could Borden get access to Oppenheimer's FBI file?
Him.
Sorry, Admiral. Stopped off to get this.
Oh, he's in the time.
J. Robert Oppenheimer, Strauss fought in the US won. Those were your words from the other day.
Maybe it was him, eh?
Did I say something funny?
Just Borden, when we all know that it's Strauss.
You to Princeton, Kitty.
And then
See?
you humiliated him in front of Congress.
Yeah, I think that was the last straw for him. See, he got mad, ba?
Maybe.
Strauss has been
The most
perfectly clear
dangerous.
that he is neutral.
Wake up! It is Strauss!
The wife is right.
It was you. You gave the file to Borden. You set him on Oppenheimer.
The material's obviously extensive, but there's nothing new here.
Your conclusions, will they?
Ah, I was there.
Trial. No trial. You can't give Oppenheimer a platform.
Then what?
Shabby little room. Far from the limelight.
That's why there. That's why it was never came into trial.
No audience, no reporters, no burden of proof.
They just want to erase him.
Yeah.
As you can see, Robert, it's not yet signed.
Ah, this is what happened.
If you do decide to appeal, then they'll have to send you a copy.
Is he gonna be assassinated?
I don't know. No, they won't, because he was like interrogated.
I have to warn you. This won't be a fair fight.
Page one,
This is
paragraph.
what
You
we
never
saw.
said man of the consulate.
See, those other side, they have all the information, and those guys, they don't have anything.
During your investigation into Dr. Oppenheimer, did you reach certain conclusions? And did there come a time when you expressed those conclusions in a letter to Mr. J. Edgar Hoover?
Dear Mr. Hoover, the purpose of this letter is to state... I'm sorry, these are accusations that have not previously been made, that are not part of the indictment from Nichols.
How long has counsel been in possession of this letter?
I don't think I should be subject to cross-examination by you, Mr. Garrison.
Freaking hell.
And they're not giving him anything, but like that lawyer is just coming there blind.
Based upon years of study of the available classified evidence, J. Robert Oppenheimer is an agent of the Soviet Union.
What?
J. Robert Oppenheimer was a sufficiently hardened communist that he volunteered information to the Soviets.
I'm sorry, Robert.
Is anyone ever going to tell the truth about what's happening here?
This is a setup.
Freaking hell. Messed up, man.
It is messed up. Who is this Dr. Hill? Because I forgot the face. There's so many doctors.
You know what I feel about all of this?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm just wrong. That they didn't even knew that they're making this kind of bomb, and because this Oppenheimer was like an agent of the
this has nothing to do with the creation of the bomb, Marianne. They just basically they want to find. They would just want to erase him, right? And the only way to do that
what reason to erase him?
Because he has this big name now. He's the father of atomic something,
so what
right?
is that?
He wants to erase him. So the best way to erase him is to get to connect him with the Soviet.
Anyway?
Because of that freaking Lewis guy.
That's it?
I think so.
No,
Maybe there's more.
It is more than that.
Thank you.
He's Dr.
I've
Hill.
been asked to testify about Louis Strauss. Most of the scientists in this country would prefer to see Mr. Strauss completely out of government.
That was not expected.
I bet Strauss didn't expect it.
Because of the personal vindictiveness he demonstrated against Dr. Oppenheimer.
There you go.
Okay.
The Oppenheimer matter was initiated and carried through largely through the animus of Louis Strauss.
That's why he wasn't there as a witness. I mean, he would not been questioned.
Shipments of isotopes to Norway, and Strauss never forgave him this public humiliation.
See, did I tell you?
Only that? That's so freaking low, man.
Under the current AEC guidelines, would you clear Dr. Oppenheimer today?
Come on.
This guy.
Let's see.
This guy.
I would not clear him today if I were on the commission. But
And
I don't
everyone's
think I'd clear any of those guys.
Oh.
You wouldn't want to leave this board with any suggestion today that you're here questioning his basic loyalty to the United States.
By no means. I hope I didn't lead anyone to believe otherwise for an instant.
At least someone who believes in him.
He's a general now.
It's a kangaroo court with a predetermined outcome. Why put yourself through more of it?
I have my reasons.
He's not really fighting, right?
No.
Like he's just letting go with the flow.
Probably is doing like, okay, this is what I get for what I created a monster.
Dr. J. Robert Oppenheimer, this board has come to the unanimous conclusion that you are a loyal citizen.
Good. Is that good?
Okay, it's good.
However, Marianne.
We have voted 2-1 to deny the renewal of your security clearance.
They deny it.
Yeah, full clearance.
But I want to say this because this is the latest, like the timeline.
Yeah, this is like the present.
I'm denied. Yeah?
I'm afraid so, sir.
All right.
He's denied?
Yep.
Who were the holdouts?
There were 3, led by the junior senator from Massachusetts, Kennedy. John F. Kennedy.
Whoa!
John F. Kennedy!
Yeah!
What happened to
wow,
her?
look at her.
Did you think that if you let them tar and feather you, then the world would forgive you?
Yeah, I think that's what he did, Ba.
It won't.
We'll see.
He turned the scientists against me one by one, starting with Einstein. I told you about that, Einstein.
Man, he's crazy!
Yeah.
Possible. They didn't talk about you at all.
Yeah.
This guy is the freaking
It's paranoid.
obsession. Yeah, paranoid.
Let's see.
What was really told? Let's see.
Now it's your turn to deal with the consequences of your achievement.
When I came to you with those calculations, we thought we might start a chain reaction that would destroy the entire world.
What of it?
I believe we did.
He believed he did destroy the world. Look at that now.
Look at that. Phew. If everybody will launch the nuclear bombs, it's over. Look. That's it.
Oppenheimer. Whoa, my goodness, this
Man,
movie
this.
was-
Oh man, oh man.
It's so
I didn't
freaking long.
expect this.
It was very good.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Although there's a lot of words,
A lot of
terms
things.
that I don't
I was quite
understand.
confused with the last part.
Which part?
That Klaus.
The indictment? What Klaus?
Is his name Klaus?
Strauss.
Strauss.
It sounds like Strauss.
Like, what was his reason? The reason was because he was mainly
Jealousy, yeah, I
that
think
he,
it was that.
he lost all the the scientists because of Oppenheimer.
Because of that humiliation that the Oppenheimer did at there.
Yeah.
Plus the one that
Because he wanted to prove a point.
that Alfred was like ignored him.
All of those combined made him turn against him.
Maybe it was just jealousy because what do you call that? Oppenheimer did make a name for himself,
Man.
but
the main subject of the movie is the bomb.
yeah, but for him, but
Is
you
the
know
bomb.
why he didn't fight so much with that indictment? Because he felt he need to be punished for what he did.
Yeah.
Because that's why his wife in the end said like he said something like it will not heal you, like
They will not forgive you. Or
I forgot, but
like
she said something in the end,
and he said, "We'll see.
We will see. It will not cleanse you for what you
No,
did," or
no.
something like that. Because she was mad, guys. The wife was mad for like she didn't really do anything. Like, you're acting too gentlemanly about this. That's why Straw said, "I did this for him. He gave them his because he want to be remembered."
Yeah.
For the Trinity, that thing that they did, because nobody was harmed in that test, right? But he doesn't want to be remembered as the guy who made that bomb for Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh man, I could go for hours talking about this.
I didn't even know that he was the one that created the atomic bomb.
I really have to double check this one because I didn't really check who made the bomb. I know there were some scientists, and I know there were some German, Russian, like they all combined there.
Mm-hmm.
They all combined there, even though the
So
Germany
they really
was
started this because they were thinking that Germany has already something more dangerous.
No.
Or it's just an excuse to make something.
Nobody expected this is. Let's go for a beginning. I'm gonna make this like a brief, very short brief, not too long. When Germany started to invade Europe, the thing that happened took everybody by surprise, because it didn't happen at that scale. Like
since, that kind of war
since Genghis Khan time.
Ah, really?
Yeah, since like a 1,000 years before this, right? When Napoleon was like in the 1800s, what he did with it was quite a big campaign, but not this.
Okay,
it was so synchronized that you could not even defend yourself. You cannot even fight.
Yeah, because it was at the same time, right?
Imagine that when Hitler invaded Poland, because I think Poland was the first one.
The first, yeah.
Right? It was so synchronized that if you go to sleep now, you wake up with a tank next to the gate.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. They just raise their hands, and that's what happened.
Yeah,
with France, with all the other...
Yeah.
And it was a bit tiny skirmishes, but you couldn't fight them, man. Nobody was prepared like them.
Mm-hmm.
Hitler itself, I'm going to go back to this, he mobilized the freaking country so badly. He used like a ancient language in terms of their gods and all that, what they are supposed to be, like, inherit the land and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And they really blamed the Jews for their downfall. That's why he became more, because he happened many things in his life. You should really check out. I'm not going to say everything. Hitler itself mobilized everything, not because he was so smart, because he was so like a honorable fighter and all that, but because he was very good at speech. He was very good.
I know, he was very charismatic.
Everybody knows, right?
So why they want to build the bombs to stop him being charismatic?
No, because Hitler's goal, like, obviously, right, because he looked like that.
World domination.
Exactly, to conquer everything, everybody. He spread the forces after he conquered Europe. He went to Africa, he went to freaking Russia, he kept the UK at bay. They could not do anything. They were starving to death. The oceans were like, ruled by him. Nobody could do anything, right?
Mm.
And America's Canada, I know they were sending some supplies to UK because they were like starving, right? Really badly. And then US didn't really wanted to go right into this because they weren't having a lot of information where to start. Are we gonna send the troops just to sacrifice them?
But they did
or we
send
have
the
a plan?
troops.
Well, later on.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because it was for a couple of years, the war. But when they
I think it was 42?
The 42 was like the hit.
The hit. The 41, they
40,
sent the troops.
39, 40 was like the beginning.
I mean, but when they send the troops.
I think so, yeah.
To what, Normandy?
Yeah, like D-Day. It was the Normandy beach and Omaha beach.
Omaha beach.
And what happened is, like, they took the Allied forces, like, pushed back Germany, and they won. Like, you know, Russians, they came very mad because they lost a lot of people and everybody was like surrounding Berlin. It was a mess. They announced Hitler was dead and all that. Supposed to be over with this.
Yeah, but because Japanese, they're not never gonna surrender, right?
But the Japanese old code, that's what really made them even receive the atomic bombs. They weren't really surrendering, man.
Yeah, I know.
They were saying like, okay, because they were allied with Germany.
That's what was his name. The scientist, but that they made a petition to not use the bomb. He was. That's what Oppenheimer said. You don't know the Japanese.
Exactly.
He told him that
because from the Pearl Harbor, they had this idea like, okay, we couldn't even see it coming. It was like a big hit. What makes them not invade the whole, you know, like US, even killing themselves just to show us that they're gonna kill us.
Yeah, their resolve was very strong.
Because if you what happened if America, like, let's say, surrendered against Japan, right? Who knows what is gonna happen? The freaking other countries will join them, and then the Germany will fight back, and it was
they will see that America is weak.
Yeah, exactly. So what happened? They had to really build this because...
But it was underway even before the war was won.
Yeah, I know, because he was fighting, like I said, many fronts, many
I know,
battle scenes.
But maybe like during the time of after the war was won, I think that super, let's call it.
It was
super,
already like a finishing project.
That's why that guy wanted like a day when they could test it.
Yeah, because the main thing that they really expected, like this was like a huge expectations worldwide. If Germany loses, if everybody's gonna, you know, either lose or win. Japan will say, okay, we're not gonna fight. Germany lost. We're gonna be square.
But they did not.
But they did not. They even increased more. The freaking kamikaze like planes, they don't have ammunition anymore. Boom, into flight carriers and other planes as well. So they saw stranded there fighting on a not winning battle. Many of the soldiers were dying, even casualties like, you know, people and all that. What happened? They heard like a radio encrypted
message.
Yeah, like US. They heard something like Japan is really preparing like the whole nation to arm themselves to really push Americans. Like they created this idea that
plus
we're divided so badly that someone has to win.
Yeah, plus we watched the Pacific, right? Maybe it was like over like
they lost too much.
But the weather and the terrain, it was different.
Because you see, Europe was nil. Europe could not assist anymore. Russia was nil. Everybody in Europe was like
done.
Like when they hear the war is done, they don't even want to even think about Japan and America was like fighting on East coasts or something. And they were saying like, okay, we cannot help you. America, you're on your own. So Americans, what they really did, seeing that they're not really winning anything there, right, with the small skirmishes, right, small bombings here and there, they said, okay, we have to go big, man. We have to go big because they don't surrender. So this is the project that really took shape, what we really have today, like the longest, like a worldwide, the longest peace that we ever had in the history of humankind because of these bombs.
But wait, Marian, the test that they did in what is it called, that place? In the New Mexico.
Los Alamos or how?
Yeah, Los Alamos. The impact when they did the test there, is it the same? Or much bigger?
It's the same.
It's the same impact, the one that was
obviously
dropped.
What we see there is kind of different with the real footage. You should see the real footage. It's more scary.
I know. I heard though before this movie was released that they really built, but that freaking explosion that was for real.
Yeah.
In this movie, the Oppenheimer movie.
See, but the real footage of fire. Oh my god!
And Hiroshima and Nagasaki is an island, right? Or like
the coast, like coast,
like part of that. Oh my goodness!
They said the carriers, like the planes, when they released those bombs, there is many stories about this. Like they were praying somehow the bomb to not really work, but at the same time they wanted so it's over. because they never expected there will be so many casualties.
Man,
They were thinking there will be maximum, let's say, 40,000 people dead.
But they were not warned, you know.
But the one who died
But the question,
at the impact,
Tati, but the question, but why could not they do it like somewhere less populated area to just show power, right?
I
Because they
know.
just want the Japan
but
to surrender.
that's what they actually choose, very small towns, Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Small towns, 200,000.
Imagine if they dropped it in Tokyo, right?
I imagine that guy didn't wanted what that place he didn't wanted.
Yeah, because he went to honeymoon.
He-
Well, we don't know if this is
that
true facts
scene-
and all that.
Yeah, I know, but that scene where they were like they were like having a conversation, like where they gonna drop it, man, my heart was. I feel like I wanna cry there because like you are like just like a number pinpoint.
I
Where
know.
am I gonna pin
I know.
any mini mini mo and
I
then
know.
let's drop it there.
They said like the drops, the most blessed ones, even though you cannot really call them
There's
like
no
that.
bless there, man.
But because they cannot feel the pain, is the one very near the impact. Like boom, you're
Okay, they're gone right away.
But after many days,
remember in the test,
yeah,
it stopped and then boom.
yeah. But after many days, those who survived the horrors,
Yeah.
the radiation, gamma rays, and freaking like
Yeah.
waves of radiation, all that, they died suffering, man.
We really need to.
And there is even many who survive. There is a lot of who survive with a lot of scars and a lot of freaking lost limbs and everything. There is a story about a tiny girl that was like now more than 8 or 9 years old who was diving in a pool in a moment of the bomb was about to explode. And she wasn't very far from the blast. The blast went on top of her. The girl was like diving. She tried to like, really stay underwater. And when she got up, she survived. This girl survived. She got up and she was like, her face was like melting. Like,
yeah, we should not talk more about those.
oh, but that's it, man.
But we should really watch the movie because I wanted this for so long to watch it. The Ghibli film, The Grave of the Fireflies. We really need to watch that, and I want to do it with you guys. But so far, this Oppenheimer movie, we have, it's kind of fast when they started the movie, like so quick. Because right away when they started the movie, it was already like a young man. He was in Germany, right? Learning, and he has already these freaking visions. But man, he likes those freaking physics.
And I don't know how many countries there are who doesn't have nuclear bomb these days, but I know there is a lot of them who does. And I want to add before we end this, we don't even know what the heck weapons there is at this very moment. We just only know about these nuclear bombs.
I bet they have hydrogen bombs now.
They do, because I know
that Oppenheimer didn't want it, right?
Didn't want it because it is more dangerous, man.
I think
it's more dangerous. There is you can look it up on the internet. They did like a test, and the Russians they wanted to say that we will never even hold this one. They made a bomb. I don't know how many times bigger than nuclear bomb. They call it the Tsar bomb. And they drop it somewhere very, very far from Siberia, like a tiny island near the freaking North Pole. It was so freaking powerful that since 1960 or something like that, on that island, there is no like plants, there is no creature.
It didn't...
nothing, doesn't grow anything. Not even the freaking fishes doesn't go near the coast to that place. Yikes. It's radiation since then.
Wow.
And they said that they will never ever
what
attempt
is
this
that
ever
place,
again.
Tati, that is very... I haven't seen that series. Like,
Who?
in the Russia, something that's radiation. What is that?
The Chernobyl. Yeah.
That one. I have no idea about.
Yeah,
I'm not very good with history.
90s, 89,
Marian is really into history, guys. So when he's talking, I let
even
him.
Now, people when they go there is like a risk.
That's why
It's
I
a
want to know.
risk,
I
man.
think we need to watch that also.
Yeah, it's a nice series, I heard.
Oh,
but anyway.
Oh man, there's so many technical terms here that we don't understand, but
Yeah.
we're just trying to get to the
try
flow.
to catch up.
But eventually, the story unfolds very nicely, right?
Unfolds.
Like nicely, right? But I'm saying, but like the storytelling was nice.
Yeah.
Well done to Christopher Nolan for doing this,
It's
and
very good,
all the actors.
Hats off to you, man.
So
for
many
being
actors,
so nice.
so many familiar actors in this movie. You can
Oh, yes.
barely recognize that Robert Downey Jr., but he did
Yeah.
so well in here. I
Oh,
love
yes. But thank you guys for watching this one. You guys voted for this one.
Yes,
so
thank you.
For others who are gonna see this later, don't forget to drop a like Comment down below.
This is a very, very long movie, guys, and we don't
Yes.
really have a lot of time. So we want to tell more about our opinions about this one,
Yes.
but this is so long. We
So
could
long.
talk forever. So let us know, and we'll make conversations with you on the comments. So don't forget to give us a comment, and we'll talk more and discuss more, and let us know anything, fun facts about the movie. So,
Yes.
and if you want to see the full length, because it's a 3-hour movie, guys, you can join us on our Patreon. That way, also you can support us, and so we can continue making more movie reactions like this one.
Please do. Till next time. Bye bye.